Hello, K5. How are you? Good morning. Well, yesterday we were talking a lot about Francesca. We saw Francesca today in morning meeting, and it got me a lot thinking a lot about things that live underwater, and it made me make a book to self connection. We haven't made one of those for a little while, have we? So I thought I'd read this book to you. I checked this book out from the library a long time ago, and maybe you read it in the reading corner, but I've just been wanting to read it to you for ages. And I thought today is the perfect day to finally read this book to you. Now, somebody else is turning the pages in this book. This is a YouTube video that I found, and it's me talking over top. So you'll see they turn the pages really fast, which means I need to read more quickly than I would like. So I might even miss some of the words on the end of the page, but that's why. And this author, Mac Barnett, he's the one who wrote the books that we loved. Remember the ones Circle, Triangle, and Square? Do you remember those ones? He also wrote Sam and Dave Dig a Hole. Remember that great one? And remember that kind of strange but wonderful one about the animals that lived inside the fox's tummy? That's all the same author, Mac Barnett. So today, this book is called Billy Twitters and His Blue Whale Problem. I bet you're already predicting what those problems might be. All right, let's get started. Billy Twitters and His Blue Whale Problem. Mom says, "Billy Twitters, clean up your room or we're buying you a blue whale." She says, "Billy, brush your teeth. Billy, finish your baked peas or we're buying you a blue whale." But I'm not worried. See, I know a thing or two about blue whales. I mean, they're the biggest animals in the world ever. It's not like you could just have one delivered to your house overnight. Uh-oh. The next morning, I feel like something's watching me. When I head out for school, I see it. "Mom, why is there a blue whale blocking our front door?" "It's not just any blue whale, Billy. That's your blue whale. And it's your responsibility to take him wherever you go. Now hurry up and get moving." There's absolutely no way I'm taking a blue whale to school. Or is there? Oh dear. That would be really heavy, wouldn't it? Look at his little skateboard under there. Oh. When I get to school, I try to hide my blue whale, but my teacher, Mr. Wembley, notices him. "Oh my," he says, "bless my barnacles. Balian Nortorpera musculus. Oh, Billy, you must bring this fabulous creature into our classroom." This is not going well. Today, Mr. Wembley was supposed to show us a movie about cowboys. Instead, he lectures about blue whales. "Now listen up, kiddos. You know, instead of teeth, blue whales have baleen. It's like a giant comb that traps food inside their mouths, and it's made of the same stuff as our fingernails." "Gross," somebody says. "What about the cowboy movie?" someone else says. This is your fault, Billy Twitters. Alexis Winters Pierce, whose hair smells like tangerines, hands out party invitations right before recess. "Hey, Billy," she says, "I'm having a pool party on Saturday. You should come." "Great," I say, "but I'll have to bring my blue whale along, all right?" "Your blue whale can't fit in my pool. You're uninvited." At recess, Frank Grunner taps me on my shoulder with a meaty finger. Frank always smells like corn chips, even when he hasn't been eating them. "Hey, Twitter," says Frank, "that blue whale is the stupidest pet I've ever seen. Why didn't you get a cool animal like a dinosaur or something?" Everyone on the playground laughs. "This blue whale is better than a dinosaur, Frank. It can be underwater for an hour without taking a breath." But then Tilby Peel, the class know-it-all, speaks up. "Actually, Billy, scientists believe that the paleosaur could dive for 2 hours without surfacing for air." And then, of course, there was the megalodon, a giant prehistoric shark that pretty much spent its entire life underwater. "Yeah," says Frank. "You forgot about the megalodon, didn't you, Twitters?" On most days, Frank Runner locks Tibby Peel in the girls' bathroom, but today he picks Tibby first for kickball team. Nobody picks me or my whale. After school the bus breaks down. I'm trying to sneak my whale past everybody when Mr. Whitebread, the bus driver, sees me. Hey, Billy, he says, could you give these kids a ride home on your whale? I'd rather not, I say. All aboard, said Mr. Whitebread. The kids get on my whale. I get on my bike, but I haven't even pedaled out of the parking lot when I hear someone scream, Stop the wheel! Timmy Peel is stuck in the blowhole. How was your day at school, son? My dad asks when I finally get home. Horrible, I tell him as I head upstairs. Not so fast, young man, he said. You've got some responsibilities. Responsibilities, I asked. Yes. Here's my whale owner's manual. You've got to wash your whale, wax your whale, check your whale for barnacles, wrestle your whale, race your whale, and take your whale to the park. It's almost dark when I finish. Just as I'm crawling into bed, Mom says, Billy, you've got a blue whale to feed. It turns out blue whales don't eat baked peas. I tried those. The manual says they eat krill, tiny shrimp things that they find by gulping 10,000 gallons of seawater. Dad, I ask, where can I find 10,000 gallons of seawater? My dad looks up from the television. Try the sea. The sea is cold. It's cold and wet, and it looks like it's trying to eat the dock. There's an old boat captain watching me, grinning. Ahoy there, says the captain. That's a lot of water for a wee boy like you. If I didn't know better, I'd see you trying to feed a blue whale. So here I am. Let me tell you this. Inside a blue whale's, it stinks. It smells like the way sweaty gym socks smell when they haven't been washed for weeks. Unwashed, sweaty gym socks that have been worn by a fish. A sweaty, stinking fish. The stink is so bad, I'm considering running away to Montana. Then I realize, in here, nobody's telling me to wash my whale. In here, nobody's laughing at my whale. So I move in. Sometimes the only way to escape from the problems caused by your blue whale is to spend some time inside your blue whale. As long as I brush and floss the baleen a few times a day, it's a pleasant place to be. Best of all, the big room never looks messy. The end. Wow. What a funny book. We can tell that this book is definitely a made up story, right? There's lots of things in this story that couldn't happen, but it did kind of show like, wow, some of those kids weren't very kind to Billy, were they? And my goodness, it would be a lot of work to have a whale. Maybe yesterday you thought of a pet you wanted and maybe you didn't realize how much work they might be, huh? Well, we better get started with today. I'll see you soon. Bye.